It's got eyes now, you can see! Like me!
If you want to join the ex-military vehicles club, you can join on www.aamvcs.org.au. If you want to join New South Wales World War II Jeeps clubs as well. And also you can find parts from MV Spares, which is selling Jeep parts. You can find parts from Matherin Spares, who's got new old stocks, repos, originals. And you can also find parts from Mill Spares, who also sell Dodge parts as well, and Jeep parts. Hi all, I'm back to this D60 Dodge World War II. I got some brake parts, brake hose. They are different sides. This is the longer ones. That's a shorter one. So I'm gonna see which one will fit on the front, the short or the longer. Yeah, this is the samples. 2 master cylinders. Got this from eBay. The straight base. And this one I got from Mill Spares in Queensland. Yeah, it's got some service rust. Look at it. Not good. And this is the offset. Yeah, I'll just fix it up. I'll put it right next to it. So this base is straight. This is offset. So I'm no idea which one is to put in this truck. So the original one's still in this truck. So I'm going to pull it out, see which one it is, if it's offset or straight. Yep. And this is the same, this is the type for weapons carrier. Dodge. Yeah. So one of my weapons carriers got this. And this thing works way better than that. So yeah, so we'll get the old one out, see what it is. Got some mirrors. That one too. Got some booster parts. This is the vacuum brake booster. All these fittings for the wheel cylinders. I couldn't find my fitting for the rear. So I'll have to still keep searching in the shed and garage because the fitting was still attached to the brake lines. Yeah, so let's see if we can get the master cylinder out. Now we know why that thing is hard to push. See that hose fitting? It's completely blocked with wasp nest. That's why it was hard to push in and out. So we'll have to take that out and do a full rebuild. Yeah. It needs a new rubber kit because you can see there's a gap in the shaft. It's missing a seal, and that's the seal right there. That's on the linkages. Yeah. Master cylinder is in. There you go. Yeah, so I tried it in. That's too short. This one. This one is the one that fits because it's longer. Yeah. So we'll need, this goes straight to the chassis. This side straight to the wheel cylinder. So this one into the chassis, we'll have to get a fitting so it locks up straight in the chassis on the other end. This one has a thread which you can screw it in from the other side of the chassis. This one no. Yeah, so the fitting is in here, and that, I know this is the front fitting for the weapons carrier because it's the front wheel is the same wheel cylinder as a weapons carrier. The rear is the same cylinder as Ford. Yeah, so that's the one I am struggling to find my brake lines that had the Ford fitting soldering to it. So I couldn't find it. Alright, let's go and put this, clean this up and see if we can fit that in there. This the brake line, the brake hose. It's now in. I went to have a look under those rear wheels. Then I realised the fitting is still on it. Right there. So now I could get those fittings out and take it with me to get the right thread fittings for it. I didn't know it was there. So now I'm going to use these short ones for the rear, which screws into that, which screws into it. Perfect. And this one you put a bolt and you bolt it straight on the axle. Then you got this this part and this part, the brake lines to the wheel cylinders, and then this one to the big brake lines. Yeah, this one goes straight to the other. This one goes straight to the chassis on the side, and then you got the brake lines going all the way to the front. This one I'm trying to figure out because this is my new one. This is completely different. It has extra fittings on it. So I'm guessing brake light switch, rear, front. This one could be the master. Yeah. I know one of my mopeds carrier has one of these. Now I got the vacuum booster out, so you can see there's a wasp nest in there. It just blocked everything. That's why it was hard to push in and out, because earlier it pushed nice and smoothly and now it's not. It didn't want to return back. So that's the problem I found there. And even though it's really heavy, I do have the keys for it, but hopefully it's the same size. Fingers crossed. There's some number I can see. Hard to read, need to clean it off. So this one needs to go for a pull apart and check what's, and clean it up and replace whatever's worn out. Got it apart. While I was trying to get that out, got this off nice and smooth. As soon as I slide out, and the whole thing went prong, came out. Didn't expect to be that much pressure. That's a really massive spring. Look at that. It's the first time I've ever seen a massive spring. The others that I had is a really small one. But this is a massive one. Yeah, you can see that's worn out. Look at that. It needs replacing. And look at the inside. Beautiful. Alright, let's get this rebuilt, put it all back together and dump it back in the truck. On the other truck, the International, as you can see, there's some of the spots already been painted and cleaned it up, primered and painted. Yep, we're doing it one by one. A week later, this section we cleaned up, the floor and this side of the wall. Cleaned up, primed and painted, and then this side cleaned up, primed, painted. Yep. Then possibly next week this part will be what do you call it, the grind off, primed and painted. Yep. And the floor is in the car, which I've already cleaned, but there was a crack on it which I need to weld. And then I can prime it and paint it. Yep. I'm gonna start doing it from inside, and then once the inside's all painted, then I'll start doing it from the outside, fixing the holes, sand it, prime it, paint it. Yep. Yep. Doing a little work on this truck. Get this running and do some little painting. I'm gonna have them hazard light on. And brakes and tail light connected on the showground. Yeah, you can see both there. Possibly 2 weeks time we're going to remove this. There's my little nephew. Say hi. The gearbox. Ugh, look at that. It's worse than the Dodge one. Speedo cable's really badly rusted. But what's the thing is, it still works. Yeah, I got the handbrake working. It's free, so it's locked on handbrake. Check. That's tight. Here we go. Fire it up. Ah, it's tight. There we go. It starts on 6 Bob! Now we know what caused the problem. Why I lost the oil pressure again. I replaced the pump. The reason why I lost the oil pressure is that the pump has failed and it was pouring fuel out of that leather into my oil. So I had to drain the oil again. Yeah, flush it out and then put fresh oil in it again. So this pump obviously was pissing out of that leather. So there's the rebuilt one. And he just frees himself thinking we're gonna, you know, yeah. See that? The cute little lizard. Oh, come here, buddy. Let's go.
It's a truck.
Oh, hello.
Yep, still got.
It works. 6-volt. No, I'm just kidding.
Still got the fallen floor.
There it is. We'll go on the other side.
Okay, got backwards. It's got tyres on the wrong way.
Yeah, this is the headlight thing. It's all original.
And the hub there. You got the hub cover. You got a cover for a hub there. You can get the second one.
I'm pleased. Yeah, we got some cap.
Yeah, there's another one there.
I didn't know there was an oil filter in there. Tell me the oil filter's taken out in there too. I wonder what's this. Oh, this must be a bracket for the rear body. Put that in.
The light bar.
Just for now.
Temporarily not put it in quickly. Yeah. That looks new.
Why are these two different?
Not blind. What do you mean two different?
Why is that in there? That's a correct one. That looks like a Blitz. So what's that doing in this truck then?
Don't know. Maybe they used it as a replacement. I don't know.
It's got eyes now. He can see. Like me.
That is cute. Get a picture. What are you doing?
I'm out here. I'm looking at the view. I can't see through this trash windscreen. Can't see anything. It's trash.
Oh, we'll get a picture now. Funny little bastard. Come here. Can't believe you walked on the paint. You got yourself stuck.